Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris. We're about to start the preview for the sale tomorrow. I'm gonna just talk about the entryway here. So,
all right, good afternoon. Welcome to the preview of the sale. Right here we have a Logitech mouse. The price on this particular mouse is $3. If we look over here in the basket, we have a Dell docking station going for $10. This wireless Apple keyboard is going for $25. There are two black Logitechs behind it, $5 each. Right here behind we have, below it we have laptop bags going for $5. Look over here, we have a 2017 3 gig RAM, 32 gig storage Apple TV. The price on this one, $20. Right beside it, we have two Pelican tactical flashlights going for $40 a piece. Then right here, we have a box of graphic cards that has 6 graphic cards in it, and it's $40 for that box. Right here, we're going below. We have MacBook. These are the specs for it. It's an i7 2015, 8 gigs, 512 gigs of storage. It's going for $100. Right beside it, we have a Dell Latitude i5 2020, 8 gigs of RAM, 250.
again, that one is $100.
All right. Next up, we have an iPad Pro 2nd Gen. It's a Wi-Fi and cell type of iPad Pro. It's $150. It has 4 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. Right beside it, we have a MacBook Air going for $160. And these are the specs. This is 2017. Right here beside it, we have a Dell Latitude going for $110. And these are the specs. This is a 2020 Dell Latitude with an i5 processor. Right here, we have a MacBook Air going for $250. That's an i5 2020 processor. Right here, we have Apple laptop. This one right here is another MacBook, $295. These are the specs. Right beside it, we have a Dell Latitude for $130. These are the specs for the Dell Latitude. Right beside it, we have a iPad, 4th generation, Wi-Fi only, 1 gig of RAM, 16 gigs of storage. And this is the price, $30 for this particular iPad. All right, MacBook Pro, $180. These are the specs. Right beside it, we have a MacBook Air going for $100. These are the specs. i5 2017, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. We have another iPad here. This one's going for $30. Oh, excuse me, this one is $60. It's an iPad Mini 4, Wi-Fi only, 2 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage. Right here, we have a MacBook Pro, $260, 2018 i7, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage. Right here, we have another iPad. This one is $40. It's an iPad Air 2, Wi-Fi only, 2 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage. Next up, Dell Latitude, $130. i7 2021, no hard drive in this particular device. Right here below it, $110 for another Dell Latitude. It's a 2020 i5, 128 gigs of storage. All right here we have an iMac i5 2017, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte drive. This one's going for $80. Right beside it, we have another i5 2017, 4 gigs of RAM, 40 gigs of RAM, 3 terabytes. This one's going for $175. Over here, we have a couple of MacBooks. MacBook Pro, $220. These are the specs for this particular device. Then we have another one that was right below it. Same price, $220. And these are the specs for it as well. All right, another iMac, i9 2019. 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage. This is going for $400. All right above it, back on the shelf. Again, tactical flashlights by Pelican, $40 a piece. We have a Canon EOS camera right here going for $15. Right behind it, brand new, still in the package, Apple USB Super Drive. Preview of that is going for $50. Alrighty, right below it we have a Logitech keyboard case going for $3. And we also have individual calculators, $2 a piece. Laptop bags. Right here, same price, $5. Above it, graphics card, $15. This particular graphics card in the box, AMD Radeon, $30. We have our wired mice, $5 a piece. Headphones right here, $5 a piece. Moving along, our little lonely Apple i3.
Mac Mini, $70. i3, 2018.
Alrighty, we have some extension cords here, $10. One behind it, $10 as well. We have a box of surge protectors. The surge protectors are $8 each. $8 each. All right, we have an Oculus VR headset going for $20. Right below it, we have a Samsung Galaxy Tablet A, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, $30, and that is the cord for it. iPad Mini 4, Wi-Fi only. These are the specs. Price, $60. Right beside it, same specs as the previous one, $60. Right below it, we have a 6th gen Wi-Fi only iPad. These are the specs. It is going for $75. Alrighty, we have another iPad Mini 4. $60 for this 4th generation. Alright, a white iPad Mini 4, Wi-Fi only, same specs as the previous ones, $60 as well. Right below it, we have a projector here going for this looks like a Canon camera, going for $175 for this Canon camera. Alright, moving right along, we have a Dell DocuStation. This one's going for $20. Below it, we have an audio-visual cable, 25 feet, $3. More tactical flashlights, $50 a piece. Right beside it, we have a Shure diversity receiver for this, like Shure microphones, etc. $25. All right, and this is a case of calculators, as you can see in here, old school calculators, $10, including the case. Right below it, some more Shure receivers, $25 in the bag. Right here we have Extron's video and audio test. Next up, again, Extron video and audio test generator, including the charger, $140 a piece. Alrighty, we have a box of Extron equipment, same company that makes these right here, $75. Then we have our miscellaneous cables going for $1 a piece. Alright, we're gonna move right along. We have a 2015 i5 iMac, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, going for $100. Another iPad Mini 4th generation Wi-Fi only, $60 for that as well. Alrighty. Right beside it, we have an i5 2017 iMac, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage. This is going for $80. And right beside it, we have a 2013 i5 processor iMac. It's going for $50. Right here beside it, we have i5 2020 Dell Latitude, $110. And right up under it, same specs as the first one, and it's $110 as well. Right here, we have our MacBook Air. This one's $200. This is the specs for it. 2019 i5 processor. This is a MacBook Air as well, $190, and these are the specs for this particular device. Alrighty. On my far right side is another iPad Mini. Same specs as the previous one I showed you. Alright, so we have a MacBook Air, $260, M1, 2020 is the year, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Alright, right beside it, Dell Latitude, $110. These are the specs. Right below it, another Dell Latitude, going for $120. This one is a 2020, and these are the remaining specs listed for this one. It does not have a hard drive. Alright, right beside it, MacBook Air 13-inch, $295. It's a 2020. i5 is the processor, 512 gigs of storage, 16 gigs of RAM. Right below it, Dell Latitude, $130, 2020. i5, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. All right. Next up, MacBook Pro, $200. These are the specs that's listed. Right here behind it, a Dell Latitude, $120. Specs, this one, no hard drive as well. All righty. M1, 2020, $260. Below it, $200. We have another MacBook Air M1 processor, 2020, 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, $260. MacBook Air, $100. These are the specs listed for this particular device. Moving right along, MacBook Air, $250. These are the specs. This is the year. All right, below it, another MacBook Air, $190. These are the specs for it as well. All right, and moving right along. Another MacBook Air, $325, M1 processor, 2020, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage. Continuing along, another MacBook Air, $200. These are the specs. All right, MacBook Air, M1 processor, 2020 is the year, $260. And this one is 256 gigs of storage, 16 gigs of RAM. All right, then last on this aisle right here, $200 MacBook Air. These are the specs. And then we have an i5 2017 MacBook. This one's going for $160. All right. Moving right along. We have a Dell in the rugged case. It's going for $160. It's a 2021 with 32 gigs of RAM. No hard drive, i7. Right here, MacBook Pro, $325. These are the specs. Behind it, another MacBook Pro, $170. These are the specs listed as well. A terabyte of storage in that one. All right. Straighten this back out. Next up, iPad. These are the specs. And your price, $120 for this iPad Pro. This is an iPad Pro. All right, Dell Latitude, i5 2020. These are the specs, $120. Behind it, $110. These are the specs for this Dell Latitude. MacBook, $220. 256 gigs of storage. This is a 2019. MacBook, $160. This is a 2017 i5. And behind it, we have a Dell Latitude going for $85. These are the specs. We'll move right along over here to our shelving. We have individual sound bars / speakers. They're going for $2 a piece. These are our keyboards, $1 a piece. Our mics, $1 a piece as well. Moving right along, we have a Dell Chromebook going for $25. These are the specs. This is a Dell Latitude 2021, no hard drive, $90. Another Dell Latitude, no hard drive, $90 as well. We have an i7 processor 2015 MacBook Pro going for $80. We have one right here going for $50, and this one is parts only. Reason why I say it's parts only, so it's 2014. All right, and below it we have a individual Lenovo docking stations going for $8 a piece. This is a Lenovo ThinkPad going for $50. It has no hard drive. It's a 2021. We're going to keep on rolling. $100 for this MacBook Air. This is a 2017. These are the specs. Going for $100. Another Samsung Chromebook. This one's $20. These are the specs listed for this one. Below it, we have another MacBook. We have it listed as parts only, $50. It has 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. We have a wireless keyboard and mouse, for $5 in the box. $60 for this particular MacBook Air, and those are the specs listed. And last but not least on this shelf here, $50 for this Lenovo ThinkPad 2018. Those are the remaining specs for that device. MacBook Air, $240, M1 processor 2020. Right beside it, MacBook Pro, $160. These are the specs for this particular device. All right, and next up, MacBook Air going for $200. This is a 2019 i5. All right, another MacBook Air, $190, i3 2020. Those are the specs. MacBook Air, $220. These are the specs. $190 for this MacBook Air. It's a 2020 with an i3 processor. Another iPad Mini, same price. You guessed it, $60. All right, and next up, MacBook Pro, $320. These are the specs. Dell Latitude, 2021, no hard drive. Another Dell Latitude for $110. It's a 2020, $110. 2021 going for $100. Moving right along, iPad Pro, second generation, 4 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. All right, this is a Dell All-in-One 2020 i7, no hard drive, 8 gigs of storage, with your camera right there, $100. iPad Mini 4, $60. All right, and this one is an i5 2019 iMac, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, $250. All right, and next up, another iPad Mini 4, same specs as the previous ones, $60. You have a rugged case, Dell i7 2021, no hard drive, going for $160. M1 2020, $290 for this MacBook, $250. i7 2019. These are your specs. All right, they have another Dell Latitude, $130. This one has 256 gigs of storage. This is 2022. MacBook, $160. These are the specs. All right, iMac, i5 2017, 8 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, $70. Got a Dell Latitude, $130. These are the specs for this one, no hard drive. Then we have another iMac right beside the i5 2019, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. It's going for $80. All right, picking up where I left off at. Right here, i3 2020, $190 for this MacBook Air. Another MacBook Air 2019, $200. Behind it, we have another MacBook, $320. It's a 2020 i7 processor. This right here is an iPad, $70. 6th generation Wi-Fi only. Dell Latitude, $110. These are the specs. Right beside it, same specs as this one, the same price, $110. Right here, MacBook Air, cell and Wi-Fi capable, 1 gigs of RAM, $30. Microsoft Surface tablet, $100. 5th generation i7, these are the specs. And right here we have an i5 2020 going for $250. And then lastly on this table, $110 for this Dell. 2020 is the year for this Dell. So right here on the shelf, we have our monitors, and the monitors vary in price anywhere from $8 all the way up to $100. So these are the different monitors, again, vary in price anywhere from $8 all the way up to $100. Alrighty. Alright, right here, moving along, we have various mini PCs here on the shelf. 2021 i5, no hard drive. This one has no hard drives. $135 is the price. The next one beside it, $150. These are the specs. Beside it, $90. These are your specs. $175. You see the specs. This one is $110. Right beside it, specs. $90. This one is 2017, going for $90 as well. Lastly, right here with these, $110 for that one. All right, next up, we have a package of Shure devices, items in here for microphones going your hip, cords, $125. Right beside it, we have a Blackmagic production camera, 4K with SSD recorder. It's touchscreen display on it. It's going for $400, just so you can get a quick little glimpse. And you see as it has the packing and everything else that's inside of it. Take the styrofoam out. Bear with me. This is the device itself right there, $400 for their production camera, 4K. Right beside it, we have a receiver going for $75. And in this box, this is a projector by Epson. It has the mount connected to it. It's going for $80. All right, back to our PC, $80. But this PC right next to it, $110. Dell Optiplex going for $100. $80, $100. This one's $90. I'll continue with the PCs, the Dell Optiplex Towers. This one right here is $100. You can see $100 on this one as well. $100, $80, $100, $100, $80, $75, $25, $80, $75, $80, $100, and then lastly on this row, $80. Dell Precision Tower down here on the floor, 32 gigs of RAM, $150. Right beside it, this one has 8 gigs of RAM. It's going for $100. Moving right along, this one has an Intel Xeon processor, no hard drive. It's going for $250. It has 64 gigs of RAM. All right, up here we have our miscellaneous chargers. These are the individual prices if you just want to purchase a charger by itself. But usually, most of the time, if you purchase a laptop, you get 1 free charger with each laptop purchase. All righty, moving right along. Again, these are our PCs here, varying prices and specs. $100, $15, $55, $100, $110, $30, $100, $100, $55, $100. Again, $100, $80, $110, $100, $110, $80, $30, $25, and lastly on this shelf, $100. And then moving right along at the bottom, this was the Intel Xeon, $150. No, right, so this one right here, $250 for this Dell Precision, 64 gigs of RAM, no hard drive, Intel Xeon. It has 2 processors in it, and it's going for $250. All right, and then right here, we have some monitors too as well in the box still. These are $20 a piece, and we have 2 listed right here. All right, and this is an Apple MacBook 27 inch, just a monitor only. And you see the price on it. That one's going for $60. All right, moving right along to our table. These are the specs. Dell Latitudes, i7, 2021, $120. This is 2020, i5. This one has no hard drive. This one has 128 gigs of storage, $120. 110, no hard drive. This one right here, 8 gigs of RAM, 2020, $100. Another iPad Pro. This is a 2017. It has a cover on it. It's going for $100. Dell Latitude 120. These are the specs. Right below it, another Dell Latitude for $120 as well. Right, MacBook Air, $260. This is M1 processor 2020. Right up under, we have a Dell Latitude for $120. So the year is 2020. No hard drive with this device. All right, this is a MacBook Air, $260. Another M1 2020 is the year. i3 2020 is the year. Starts for this one. As you can see, $260. This one is $190. Right here, we have another MacBook Air going for $200. These are the specs. This is a Dell Latitude. No hard drive on this one. It is going for $90 for that one.
All right, Ramon had to step out for a second, so I'm gonna take over. Here we have a MacBook Air i5 2020, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, and that one is $250. Here we have a 2019 MacBook Air i5 2019, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage for $200. Here we have another MacBook Air i3 2020, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage for $190. Underneath it, we have a Dell Latitude for $90, a i5 2020, 8 gigabytes of RAM, no hard drive. Here we have a Dell Latitude for $130, i5 2020, 8 gigabytes.
Dell Latitude, $130. 2021, no hard drive for this one, $130. This is an iMac i5 2020, 256 gigs of storage and 16 gigs of RAM, $225. Right beside it, iMac 2017 i5, 1 terabyte hard drive, $80. All right, we have another iPad mini going for $30. All right, a MacBook Air, $200. This is the year's of 2020 i3 processor. Behind it, we have a Lenovo ThinkPad going for $80, 2021, no hard drive. Right here, MacBook Air, $190, i3 processor 2020. These are the remaining specs, $190. MacBook Air, $180, 512 gigs of storage. This is a 2017, $180. Dell Latitude going for $120. This is years of 2020 on this one. These are the remaining specs. iPad, you guessed it, $60. And below it, a Lenovo ThinkPad, $80, no hard drive. It's a 2021. MacBook Pro, $250. This is a 2020 i5 processor. These are the remaining specs, $250 again. Price, $200. 2019 i5. We have a iMac 2017 i5. This one's going for $80, 1 terabyte of storage. And then the 2020 i7, 32 gigs, 1 terabyte. This one is going for $450. Again, this is our case with our different storage drives in there. There's an M.2 or the SSD. The numbers match with the particular device, and it has the price and the specs along with those. Moving right along, we have these Cyber PC keyboards. They're going for $10 a piece. I'm sorry, there you go, $10 a piece. The Cyber Powers PC. Right here, we have an iPhone SE going for $70. Right here, we have Samsung 32 gig server RAM, $125 a piece. All right, moving right along, we have a Sony microphone, $30 in this case. Right here, we have the Shure microphones, and they're going for $30 a piece as well. Right here, we have various RAM and going in prices from DDR3 to 4, PC as well as laptop RAM, so it varies in price from $60 as all you can see up to $50. So it varies in price. You have to look through that to see what you like. Right here, we have USB-C adapters for $5. We have a video connect for $10. The last 3 items in the case right here, we have a mouse going for $10. It's like ergonomic type of mouse going for $10. And then lastly, these 2 right here are webcams, and they are for $10 a piece. And that concludes this section of our pre-sale video
For the computers. All right, here we got books on this bookcase here. They're 5 for $1. Down this way, we have some apparel. We got jerseys for $25. We got soccer jerseys for $10. We got some $5 t-shirts here. More jerseys. We got different colors here. Got some logos and different apparel here. These are $10. That dry fit material is going to be $10. What else we got? We got shorts here, $5 shorts. Check these pants out, man. You can't beat that there, man. Adidas, some nice like windbreaker type pants with the zipper. Come on now. Now I gotta fold that back. All right, moving back along. We got more socks down here, $5. We got some scrubs. All right, these helmets here are $75. Got more pants, more socks. Bucket hat. It's probably $1, I'm not sure. All right, we got some items over here, more socks. We got a coat rack here for $5. Got a rolling nurse table for $25. Got this bookcase with the cabinet for $10. Got some more books right here. Got some theater clothes here for $1. This table here is going to be our miscellaneous table. We got glassware, kitchenware. We got file cabinets at the bottom for $3. We got utensils. We got garage lights. We got coffee machines, various stuff. All right, we got bookcases down this aisle. We got $6 bookcase here. We got a $9, so our tall ones are going to be $9, our medium ones are $6, and our short ones are going to be $3. This little metal rack here is going to be $100. This tall bookcase here, $9. Got a nice blonde one there for $6. Our double door cabinets are $12. That one looks to be in pretty good shape there. That one as well, same color, that tan color. Got a $6 file cabinet there. Got a $3 cabinet. Got a file cabinet there for $3. More book. All right, this wooden cabinet here is going to be $4. Got some cherry wood bookcases. Got another double door cabinet there. Got lockers there for $60. We got a fridge here for $60. I don't know if I said yet or not, but our desk, they vary from $5 to $10. Most of our tables are going to be $5. Office desk $10 or $15, depending on the condition. See if I can. Got a snap machine here for $50. Got a double stack incubator for $300. Nice file cabinet there for $6. We have a very nice cabinet, like a smoke gray cabinet with the keys for $40. We have another one here as well. Got a corrosive storage container for $20. I believe it's out of wood. Got an egg incubator here for $125. Got a New Brunswick shaker for $80. Alright, let's go down this table here. Got some twist and bend test machines here for $20. Got a vintage slide projector for $40 there. What else we have? I believe this is just a carrying case. Yep, a shell case for $25. We have a rotor for $150 there. We have a refrigerant gauge with the case for $150. Another case there. This here is a digital thermometer for $25 with the case. And here we have two, there it is, Magna Helix gauges for $40. All right, here we have a 142 millimeter filter holder for $250. Got a couple plastic baskets for $2. Got a grip weight for $5. Got a circular table saw for $125. Here we have a pallet of mortar and tile for $75. Some more refrigeration gauge for $40. We have a toolbox of duct board cutting. Yeah, for $225. Here we got some extension cords for $10. Kingfisher Presto 3 for $200. Yeah, for $200. All right, we got a few shower heads for $5. This here is a slit lamp for $150 with the case and cords. For $75, we have a proto board. Let's see what we have here. Oh, disposable pipettes for $5. We got a bench grinder for $60 there. Little like a screw box for $2. We got some bike bags down here for $5. For $5. Here we have a form box vacuum for $2.50 with some extra accessories. Here we have a thermal cycler for $60. Here we have this microscope for $175. Here we have a water bath for $100. Got some plastic paper holders for $5. Look like carrying cases. Here we have an eye wash station for $5. Got some stainless steel items down here. The bins for $10. These are for $3. Got a centrifuge here for $95. Got another proto board for $75. Here we have a Spectronic Genesis 5 for $150. Have some miscellaneous tools here. Got a slide latch lock. 3D printer for $150. We got some miscellaneous, I guess like room speakers for $30. Box of cameras for $100. Good little lot there. Got a shot vac here for $30. Works pretty good. Have a Medlar Toledo scale for $150. Digital. Two $25 mini fridges. Got a safe down here for $50. Got a nice lamp for $10. $5 on the coffee maker. We have a heater here for $10. More helmets. Here we have a surveying instrument for $40. Semiconductor for parts for $150. Got a key cutting machine for $150 as well. Miscellaneous plasticware. Got another microscope here for let me see, for $60. Got a Biostat Cultibag for parts for $175. Got a Viscometer, $75. All right, we got more surge protectors here for $8. Twist and bend test machine for $20. Got an endotoxin reader for parts for $150. Here we have a Techni TC 512 for $100. Let's see how much this microscope. This microscope is $75, and this one here is going to be $500. Got a dry box triple stack with the latches, $100. Down here we have a water pump for $250. Got a scanner with the accessories for $80. Some more helmets down here. We have a nice size shredder here for $40 there, fellows. $10 coat rack with the top stand. Put your hats, your ball caps and stuff up there. Can't beat it. Got $3 trash cans. Got another one back there. Rubbermaid. Got some vintage benches for $10. Over here we got some cleats. Yep. More books over here. Another shower head, $5. See what we got back here. Got some more jerseys. Got a mannequin stand for $5, rolling. Here we have dish racks, $2 a piece. We have these speed racks, carts, for $25. Here we have a $40 industrial spinner that rolls. We got some crutches back there for $10. We got some more dish racks here. These here do have glasses in them. For one set, for $15, we got a milk dispenser. Got a small little coffee table here for $20. Folding chair for $4. Another one for $3. We have this blue ironing board machine for $40. Got some vintage luggage cases for $20. $3 file cabinets. We got $2 plastic bins here. Little hot sauce dispenser for $5. You got to get the hot sauce though. Got some wheel locks for your vehicle for $10. Got some rolling dish carts, carriers for $10. Still safe there for $75. We have a tabletop loom, $35. Got a bucket of cut tennis balls for $5. You can use them for something. For $5, we have Corky flush valves. All right, we got more jerseys over here on this rack here. Polos for $5. More theater clothes in there. All right, here's our chair aisle. We have a Herman Miller here for $75. Most of our chairs are going to be starting at $4 to about. We have some priced differently, like lounge chairs and stuff like that. We did drop the prices on these chairs. They were $15. They are now $5, all of them. Well, all of the blue and green ones. These chairs here are marked at $10. These leather ones are going to be $25. Better look at that purple one. We got some more furniture here. These tables here will be dropped. Well, the price will be dropped by tomorrow. So they're not going to be 10, they're going to be 5. These chairs here are 4. Got a lateral cabinet there for 5. $10 table there. These 2 red chairs here are going to be $15. Got a few desks down here. $4 to $10. All right, these red chairs here, it's all of them. It's a group of them for $10. I'll probably drop that down. Okay. More chairs here. These are priced at $4. Got this plastic table here for $10. Here we have flammable, or is it flammable or non-flammable? Anyway, we got a $50 cabinet here. $1 round table. Oh, we don't have much in here, but this is our small item. Give me a second. This is our small item cabinet here. We got a few rotors in there. Looks like we got a valve in there. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, a dosing pump for $20. All right, now we're going to move along to the other side. I believe Tim's going to take over. We got some pretty nice things on that side. He's going to walk you through and see what we got going on over there. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. All right, it's me again. Tim's working on something, so I'm going to continue for a little bit more. We have some disposable gowns here. The whole pallet's $20. Here we have a printer pallet. $40 for the whole pallet. Here we have more books on this pallet. Remember, they're $5. Well, 5 for $1. Here we have some semi-gloss paint. They're $15 a piece. We have the price tags at the register. All right, and over here we have some double stack washer and dryer combos. They are priced at $175. Here we have a stove for $45. Got two fridges over here in the corner. The smaller one's $75. This one here is going to be $125. We got a stainless steel rack with some extra accessories on it for $75. Oh, $65, I'm sorry. We have a double door. This is a fridge and freezer for $500. Works good. I've tested it. Here we have a lab pallet for $250. We have another lab pallet here for $75. In those boxes is glassware and these little grates. I'm not sure what they're for, but they're there. All right, here we have a pallet with 3 microwaves. They are priced individually, so it's not the whole pallet. They are individually priced. They are $30 a piece. On this folding table here, we have some sewing machines. Oh, brother sewing machines. They are all marked at $500. They're in good condition. $500 a piece. Got a nice table here for $10. All right, we got all this. We have some bath accessories and rails. Got a pallet of chairs. These chairs are broken, but for the whole pallet, they are going to be $125 for the whole pallet. Here we have some Ford Transit seats for $75 for all of them. We have a lab pallet here for $125. We have another one here for $250. And this one here is going to be $300. All right, y'all. I think Tim's ready. I'm going to pass him off to y'all, and he's going to finish up this last side over here. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, here we go. We're going to start on this side. We have 2 wobble chairs here for $5. And then we have this long desk for $15. Another desk, $10. This was Juan's desk. He gave it up, so $10. Come here. We have some printers, 3D printers, $275 for that. $250. All right, and $250 for these 3D printers. $350 for that one. Then we'll come here, and this is a hydraulic fruit press, $450. And we have this 3D printer, and it's for parts, and I think it's $150. $3 for that. Microwave, $20. We have $60 for the TV. And we have a lot of whiteboards. There are, these whiteboards and cork boards, different sizes. Small one, $2. Medium, $4. We have $5. And the real big ones right here are $8 or $10. Here we have TV, $25. Have some lights, a whole pallet, $275. Have that cadenza, $40. Nice. Right, and we have some more lights, and $15 for that little cart, $3 for the wooden file cabinet, $5 desk, all right, some more $5 desk, $15 for that cabinet bookshelf, $8 for that desk, $3 for another wooden file cabinet, $10 for that table, and all right, $60 for that air press, $10 for the little rolling cart. $5 for that medical rolling cart. $300 for that. $3 for those wooden ottomans. $150 for that drill press. Stand up desk, $20. Laminator is dropped to $120. And then we have a bunch of standing desks, and those are $20. So we have plenty of these. Metal bookcase, $6. We have this tall step ladder for $75. This little work table, $20. $3 for the shelf. A smaller step stool is $10. $15 for that cart. And that big. Alright, I have a bookshelf. $6. $10 for the table. Shredder. $8. I have a couch. $25. Locker, $50. $50 for the flammable cabinet. This conference table, $10. We have a raised desk for $225. And then we have some more combo washer dryers, $175. Then we have a dryer and washer, $125. $200. And as I said, $200 for this Heatwell food warmer station. $10 for that desk. Chef, $10. $25 for that rack. $75 for industrial dishwasher. And some more washer dryer combo. And $40 for the nets, catch some bees and insects. But they have a nice cart right there. Fridge, $45. It's a Whirlpool. Couch, $20. $75 for the rack. Plastic storage, $10. Dishwasher, $40. Some TVs, $40. And $375 for the robotic piping. It's a staple gun. It's $200. $75. Industrial ice maker. It's a rolling cart, $25. All right, and some free binders. And we have parts and lawn. It's got some blowers, weed eaters. They just don't have the battery for $25. And we also have another one right here. Also, we have another TV for $60. And we will also have some toner, 500. That ends it, and we will see you tomorrow.